the streets up. Yeah, yeah. Okay, wake the streets up. Okay, come on. Okay, wake the streets up. Yeah, yeah. Come on, wake the streets up. Yeah, yeah. Okay.
Good morning, everyone, and happy Wednesday. It's time to get up and tune into your daily Boss FM news with your boy Xander.
And I'm Kayla, and we are going to welcome our new anchor, Kristian Calhoun. Woo.
Hey, hi guys, thanks for having me.
Hey, all right, so let's get started.
After nearly 3 weeks of Trump campaign legal claims and attacks on the American democracy, this week brings another wave of developments that have brought Joe Biden steps closer to being officially named president of the United States. And the most significant and symbolic sign that it's over for Trump, General Services Administrator Emily Murphy has formally begun the transfer of power to President-elect Joe Biden. The legally mandated transition will unblock millions of dollars in funding and compel the Trump administration to grant the Biden team access to briefings and data. Most importantly, it'll allow the Biden representatives to huddle with government health officials to learn how to best handle the COVID-19 pandemic.
We're taking some steps in the new direction. So
I'm glad to see it, that it's officially happening, that we're finally seeing that he's starting to concede and realize that this isn't happening.
Yeah, we're like seeing progress.
Right, I'm ready for the little shade that's going to happen in the inauguration. So,
the shade will be real, I'm sure.
Well, yesterday, Tesla CEO Elon Musk became the second richest man in the entire world. Due to the price of Tesla stocks recently skyrocketing, Musk's net worth has increased to around $128 billion. He surpasses Bill Gates, whose net worth is $118 billion, and the only person who is worth more currently is Jeff Bezos, sitting at $180 billion. Bloomberg reported that in 2020 alone, Musk had added more than $100 billion to his net worth, which propelled the CEO from his 35th place to the second place. Musk does this by foregoing a salary, and instead he has been compensated in stock based off the company's performance, and it appears that it's paying off for him. Tesla stocks also recently received a bump from the news that the S&P 500 would be adding the company to its influential index. With an emphasis on a cleaner future, the popularity of electric cars, like the ones made by Tesla, will certainly be on the rise, and I'm sure it's only a matter of time until we see Musk's net worth get even higher.
First thing that comes to my mind when I hear anything like that, where we have multi-billionaires on this planet, is why do we also have people who are homeless? There's people on the streets right now. If I go in my neighborhood, I'm sure I'll see someone on the streets, and yet there's people with billions of dollars.
right.
Yeah, and really making that much money during like 2020, like in a pandemic, like crazy.
Right.
And there are people like businesses shutting down like every single day because they cannot afford their rent.
Well, since we're talking about celebrities, Netflix has removed the often controversial yet ever so popular sketch comedy series Chappelle Show from its streaming platform at the request of the star, Dave Chappelle himself. He posted an 18-minute long video on Instagram explaining the matter, and Netflix quietly took down the episodes. The show was owned by Viacom CBS, and Chappelle claimed that he never got paid because of his contract. Apparently, Netflix started streaming episodes of the show, and Chappelle was never asked or informed because of his contract with Viacom CBS, and it made him furious. He stated that, "This is why I like working for Netflix. I called them and told them that this makes me feel bad. And you want to know what they did? They agreed that they would take it off their platform so I can just feel better." When he hosted SNL a few weeks ago, he called up Netflix and HBO Max for streaming the show, pointing out that the show bears his great-grandfather's name, yet he didn't get paid for it. He stated, "If you could see me now, he'd probably be like, this guy got bought and sold more than I have." I mean,
That's a mouthful.
Get Chappelle a check.
Right, because
Like-
I used to watch the Chappelle Show when I wasn't old enough to watch it. So I'm kind of a fan of it. And to hear that he didn't get paid for it, I think that's just, it's sad. Like, for your
It's
time.
very sad. But is it shocking though? I feel like there's a long
No,
history
not
of
even.
seeing Black creators and Black artists being ripped off for their work, and this is no different.
Yeah,
It's
any
just even worse
industry.
to see. It's just even worse to see someone like him, like such a big name, still falling victim to like these systems which have like oppressed, and also just like the show is named after him literally, and then not to have like own the right to that is like crazy. Like it's your name.
Yeah. And you know what's so funny? That brings me to Monique. Miss Monique told us about Netflix and these companies. She said it.
Okay, guys, so it's Wednesday, and you know what that means. It is Wine on the Mind Wednesday.
Mm.
Okay, so guys, what are your favorite wine selections for today?
I have multiple favorites.
Ooh.
The only one I have on hand currently, I have my rosé, my Josh. Oh, the light. I can't give you my product display like I would. I was a YouTuber, but this is Josh Seller's rosé, really good. And if you're someone who likes dry wine but not super dry, try Clean Slate Riesling. It's a German Riesling. It's very tantalizing.
Oh, it's very what? Say it again.
Tantalizing on the taste bud,
Tantalizing.
you know?
Exactly.
But we will be discussing these Grammy nominations.
You read my mind.
And let me just say, let me give Blue Ivy her credit because, 8-year-old with the Grammy nomination. We're going to start that off.
Baby girl
True.
doing her thing.
And BTS, international artists, they deserve some representation. They got nominated for a single, so kudos to them,
Okay, but what I don't like is how Kayla Kehlani. We're not getting these Grammy nominations. Like
The Weeknd got ripped off. Like what? The biggest song of the entire year, one of the biggest albums of the year, no nominations. Like,
all right, everyone, that's it for your Wednesday morning news. Make sure you tune in later at 8:30 p.m. for some more news with BossFM.
If you would like to rewatch our shows, as always, they will be available for replay on our BossFM app and all of our social media platforms.
Thanks again for watching, y'all. It's Xander.
And it's Kayla.
And it's Kristian.
Have a great rest of your day, y'all. Peace out.